Daryl.
Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. I am Brett Chapin. That is Daisy Eagan. And we are being joined today by Frank Minano and Daryl Mendelson, two of the very talented cast members from Hairspray, playing right now at the Inland Valley Repertory Theater. And the performances are taking place at the Candlelight Pavilion in Claremont.
Now through April 11th, correct?
Correct.
Excellent.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yes. Glad to be here.
So I went out and saw the show on opening night on Wednesday, and I gotta say, I could not get "You Can't Stop the Beat" out of my head. It's still stuck in my head.
It's one of those songs that won't get out of your head.
That's true.
Exactly.
But it was a fantastic show, and just so much energy from you guys, and so much the energy. You could feel the audience was feeling you guys, was feeling your energy and picking up on that, and that's always really, really nice when.
What do you guys play in the show?
Well, I play Edna Turnblatt.
Naturally.
Naturally. Of course. Can't you tell?
And I'm Wilbur, her beloved.
Aww.
You guys both get a little closer to the mics.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
There we go.
There you are. There
I'm
you are.
Wilbur. I'm Wilbur. I play
Wilbur and Edna.
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent. So how did this whole process start with Hairspray? What gave you guys the idea to do Hairspray? You're involved with IVRT, right, Frank?
Right. I'm the producing artistic director, and what we do is we always poll our audiences to see what they want to see. And last year we did Chicago, so about midpoint we always poll the audiences, and we pick some comedies, dramas.
You give them
and
a multiple choice.
Exactly.
Excellent.
And then basically we see what scores high, and that scored the highest. And we were just lucky enough to get the rights, because it's pretty tricky to get the rights, even for Chicago, and Hairspray was tricky. And we got them, but it had to be done, during this time slot only. So we were fortunate to get it.
Excellent. What would you say is the best part for you for playing Edna?
For playing Edna,
I'll
wow.
start with Frank.
Probably, what can I say? I guess the comedy, the great script that's there, because she's got some wonderful lines.
Do you wear a fat suit?
I wear a fat suit. Yes, I do.
And some
some
deliciously
wonderful
beautiful
gowns.
dresses.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Yes.
How about for you, Daryl? What would you say?
Oh, it's always my acting career has been mostly comedies, and Frank and I have known each other for some time, so it was kind of nice to be able to do something with him again. We did Man of La Mancha, what did we say, 13 years ago? Was
Yeah,
it? Or
1999.
1999.
Wow.
And so Don Quixote and Sancho Panza, so now we're married. So it's.
I love the dynamic between those two characters. It's such a great dynamic, because I feel like John Waters in the original didn't take the easy road by making her this, she really could have been this frying pan wielding,
Right.
overbearing, but it's such a touching,
She's lovable.
sweet, gentle relationship between this giant woman and this tiny little dude.
Right.
It's so
exactly.
sweet.
Yeah, and a lot of people ask, why is that on the Broadway show? Did they go with the man? And my reading was they did have some women come in and read it, and it just didn't work. It was flat, and so John Waters knew what he was doing, and of course Divine was, terrific in the original
phenomenal.
movie. So
Yeah.
so it's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing the role.
And what's coming up next for you guys?
Next for me is a project out at Covina, and I'll be directing a little small 80s musical called Baby.
Oh, sure.
So that'll be coming up for me next.
And I'm just hanging in there waiting for the next opportunity.
Pounding the pavement. I
There you
hear
go.
you.
Just like the rest of us.
There you go.
Awesome. So is there something that you would say that makes IVRT maybe a little bit different than other theaters that are out there? And what do you think sets you guys apart?
What sets us apart is the fact that our shows are during the middle of the week, and you would think, wow, we're just on Tuesday and Wednesdays, and we started off just on Wednesday, and this year we've expanded to Tuesday because the fact that we're sold out. It's a 299-seat theater, and it's wonderful. Our slogan why now it's why wait for the weekends for live theater, and it's sold out. So which is really cool. Daryl was in Father the Bride. What do you think about IVRT? What's unique about it?
It's unique. Well, it's kind of got I mean this nicest way. It's kind of a hometown feel to it. It's a really good bunch of people who really know each other really well, and they really work together well. Frank's a wonderful director, and he's a good business person too. So they've really kind of streamlined the processes that they have to work under, and they just have a lot of creative energy there. So it's a good group of people.
We have a really great team, which is nice.
I agree. I agree. Absolutely. So I don't know. You guys are both mainly theater actors. Is that right? Mainly theater?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I done theater since third grade. I've been doing theater. I've just done a couple.
So just a couple years.
Couple of years.
So as mainly theater actors, would you give any advice to our listeners that might be listening that are theater actors looking to come out to LA and pursue their careers? And if so, what would it be?
I think you don't ever pursue this. Everyone hears this. You don't pursue theater or acting for anything other than the love of it. And it's so trite to say it, but it's the absolute truth.
It absolutely is.
And if something happens along the way and you're good and somebody sees you in the right place in the right time, God bless you. It's the icing on the cake.
It is, yeah.
But that's what you do. You do because it's in your heart to do it.
Yeah, it's your passion.
Yeah, it gives you the joy.
And LA's a great place to do theater, I think, just because the pool is different than New York. You know, in New York, it's the number one game.
Right.
And here, everyone's so itchy to get on TV that theater is sort of a lot of times forgotten about, so you can really do some great work out here.
You are right, absolutely. And there's such a variety too here. You know, a lot of theaters
I was surprised about that when I moved out here.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
Great to have you on.
All
Frank
right,
Minano and Daryl Mendelson. For information on IVRT, go to ivrt.org. We'll be back on La La Land with Daisy and Brett on CRN Digital Talk.
Do you